Avengers Infinity War was every ounce as epic as expected, but it's what happened after the credits rolled that really got some people talking, and I'm gonna break it all down right now. In order to fully get into what happens in the post-credit scene, we also need to talk about how Avengers Infinity War ended. And I'm so serious right now, if you have not seen this movie, stop watching now. You have no one but yourself to blame if you keep watching this video before you see the movie.
Oh.
Okay, here we go. Infinity War ends with Thanos essentially winning. He obtains all 6 Infinity Stones, and with a snap of his fingers, eliminated half of all the life in the universe. A lot of the heroes we all know and love turn to dust, and it's really sad. This is where the post-credit scene picks up. Before we see anything, we hear the voices of 2 familiar characters, Nick Fury and Maria Hill, both of whom have been MIA during the events of Infinity War. They're in an SUV on a busy city street. Hill is in the passenger's seat and tells Fury that a massive energy surge has been detected in Wakanda, something exponentially larger than what was there previously. Previously meaning during the battle we witness in the actual film. At that moment, another car veers into the lane, forcing Fury to slam on the brakes to avoid hitting it. Both cars come to a stop, but nothing happens. Fury and Hill get out of their car to investigate, but they find the other car empty. Clearly that's not good. Fury and Hill know that, but they have no idea what's going on. Then Hill starts to turn to dust, just like the others did before the credits. By this point, people are panicking in the streets and dissolving. Fury runs back to the SUV, pulls an object out of the back seat that we can't quite see, then goes around back of the SUV, at which point he begins to dissolve. He lets out the most perfect Samuel L. Jackson exclamation ever, which I'm not even going to try to imitate because I don't want to ruin life for you, and before he can finish his line, his voice is cut off by his body vanishing into dust. We then finally get a good look at what Fury was holding as it falls to the ground. It's a pager, an old school, pre-cell phone pager. But there are 2 important things about it. 1, the pager seems to be modified in some way, and 2, we see Fury was able to send a message before he vanished. The display on the pager simply reads "sending" for a few moments, and what we see next is just a simple image, one that looks a little something like this. Boom, Captain Marvel. This probably means Fury knew whatever was happening was evidence that the Avengers have failed, leading him to make the only other call he can. We won't meet Brie Larson's Captain Marvel until her solo movie is out in 2019, but this scene makes perfect sense given that Captain Marvel will be set in the 1990s, therefore predating most of the MCU, and that Fury will play a key role in the film. Nothing says early 90s quite like a pager, and it appears Fury has kept this pager all these years just in case he needed a direct line to Captain Marvel. It implies that while Marvel may have wanted Fury to have a way to contact her, the 2 may have not actually been in contact for decades. Otherwise, they probably would have replaced the pager with a burner phone. The fact that the pager appears to have been modified is also really interesting. One explanation could be that the modification allows the pager to send a signal to space. We know the Captain Marvel movie will see her fight Kree, and if she hasn't been on Earth for the last couple decades, it would explain why she hasn't shown up during any of the previous world-ending catastrophes within the MCU. We can't wait to see what happens in Captain Marvel and in Avengers 4, both of which hit theaters in 2019. In the meantime, keep checking CinemaBlend.com for all the latest Marvel news. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like and subscribe to our channel for more entertainment news you'll care about.